Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to go back and take a look at a game that's become one of my favorite games of all time, Ghost Recon Wildlands. We're going to be focusing on the Predator DLC. Just take a moment here to listen and look at how authentic this is. Just incredibly faithful to the original movie, even down to the way the thermal vision looks when you're wearing the Predator biomask. It's completely different from how the thermal vision will look, when you're using other outfits. We'll see that later on. But the sound, even the way people's voices around you sound when you're wearing the biomask and you have this vision mode up, it sounds exactly like the way people sound in the film. You can hear the Predator heartbeat. Absolutely awesome and so authentic to that original film. Unfortunately, the Predator DLC is no longer available for the game. I guess the license ran out and they didn't want to spend the money to renew it, so unfortunately the Predator is no longer on the map. He used to be there, and he was one of the hardest bosses, or not really a boss, he was just there, and it was incredibly well done. You would follow the kind of trail of blood on the leaves, the Predator blood, and then you'd start coming across skinned bodies hanging upside down, just like in the film. Just the atmosphere was so on point. But unfortunately he is no longer there. But if you did get the DLC, you still get to keep all this cool stuff here. So as you can see, the Predator biomask complete with the dreads, all the different camo options and different colors. So much fun. You can even get the Predator wrist blade gauntlets, which you can actually use out on the field. Very brutal. There's some footage of that coming up later. And I just love combining different armors and trying to get a really cool Predator look. There is a warrior vest that you can purchase or unlock once you get enough credits. I finally managed to do that recently, so I have now got a very full, complete Predator look, and it's just a hell of a lot of fun going around. I mean, this game's a lot of fun anyway, and I remember with the initial reviews when the game first came out like 3 or 4 years ago, they were basically saying, like the big dog reviews like IGN and other ones like that, were saying if you're going to be playing this single player, it's not really worth bothering with. Like, you really have to play it with friends to get anything out of it. And that almost put me off, but I trusted my gut and I went out and got it anyway. And like I said, it's become one of my favorite single player games of all time. I'm still playing it. Here is the awesome Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell outfits that you can get. I didn't pay anything for these. I just got the game again recently because I sold the disc years ago. Got it back just a couple of days back because I was feeling the urge, and when I booted it all up and did the latest update, I had all these new cool suits like the Splinter Cell one and the Assassin's Creed. But the cool thing is, you'll notice here with the thermal vision, it's different. It looks different to when you're actually wearing the Predator biomask, so that's detail for you. You see here with the Predator version. See, just like in the Predator film, everything from the way it sounds to the way it looks. Really, really accurate. And I've even got my full squad here decked out like Predators as well, which is just so badass. They're my little gang of hunters, and there they are. And you can, I love games where you can basically control your squad, position them, where you want to position them, and sync up your shots and all fire at the same time and clear out bases, full on stealth mode, or you can go in like Rambo if you want. The world is so vast in this game, such a huge map. Beautiful graphics. I would have loved to, I almost did get it on my PS4 Pro, because I play my PS4 Pro mainly the last couple of years now, but because of the Predator DLC being on my Xbox, that's why I've gone back to the Xbox for this. So, nice that my Xbox is getting some love again. But I pretty much finished the campaign. It's not completely finished, there's still a few bosses that I need to take out. So I'm enjoying doing that now with my Predator squad. Look at them. Absolutely awesome. Really good AI. Quite challenging. I always play it just on normal, and I like to turn the HUD off completely once I refamiliarized myself with all the buttons and controls, which didn't take long. I've been getting back into it and becoming more deadly with each passing hour. Now we're going to get some footage here using the Predator wristblade gauntlets, so I'll let you just soak this up for a second. We'll get an instant replay in slow motion as well. Catch this full stripping. Oh, there it is. Oh, Disney. Yep, and some footage of me leaping out of this helicopter with my squad. And we land in a very, very dense kind of cliffside here, which I could have planned this a little bit better. I literally just wanted some footage of him falling from the helicopter in his Predator gear. Switching to thermal vision. Look at that. So cool, man. So cool. But look how dense this jungle is when I land. It's so dense, sometimes you can't even see where you're going, and I love that. That's the way it should be. Not all the time, but so few of these games where they put you in a big kind of jungle environment. Jungles are dense, you know. You've seen the original Predator film. You've seen how you really have to chop your way through it all, and sometimes can't even tell which way you're supposed to be going. It's so dense around you, but they really did manage that in this game. There were points when I'd be playing it where I couldn't believe, no matter where I was, no matter what random spot I found myself in, when I looked around, the detail was just on point. So really, really impressed with that. And I just love being able to observe your mission from afar, tackle it any way you want. It does remind me quite a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, just as from a gameplay point of view, where the gameplay is really strong and just freedom. Here we go here.
Go. I copy.
Telling my squad to get into a particular position. I just love stuff like this. And you throw in the ability to wear Predator gear. And this is the cool thing about it, because it's done in a way where it's almost like humans got hold of Predator technology and are now using it, implementing it into their strategies and their, that's what it feels like to me. It feels really just earnest, and just a lot of love and passion went into this DLC. And with other Predator games, like I bought it a while ago and I kind of deleted it off my PlayStation because I needed the space, but I've re-downloaded Predator Hunting Grounds, which I know I'm going to play for 5 minutes and remember why I got bored of it and then just delete it again. But playing this again recently has kind of given me the Predator bug, and I just wish there was something just like this, but a bit more just focused on purely being a Predator experience. But this will do me. I mean, and don't forget as well, there was some amazing Skyrim mods on the Xbox One and probably PC as well, but I don't think the PlayStation has as many mod options. But yeah, Skyrim, you could do some crazy Predator stuff on there. I mean, that was fantastic. But check out the sun in the sky here, and there's me showing you the wrist blades coming out there. I mean, it's badass because the melee is not too good when you're holding a rifle, or it's not that satisfying. But once you get the Predator wrist blades, it's happy time. I love the atmosphere, man. So many different varied locations in this game as well. You've got jungle, deserts, everything in between. Seriously, I mean, it's a huge map. It's got to be one of the biggest open worlds ever. I mean, you got Red Dead 2 comes to mind. This, just absolutely fantastic. I haven't played the next one they made, Breakpoint, is it? I heard that they took away the sync shot and that you were basically just on your own. You didn't have a squad anymore. That may not be correct. You'll have to let me know. But I've heard that this is still the better of the two. I mean, just look at that draw distance. And check this cool bit of footage out here with the approaching helicopter.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
We got a chopper.
All those authentic sound effects lifted right from the movie. Look how cool that looks. Incredible. It's like a Predator with human technology mixed in as well, like with the machine guns on his back. It's just badass, man. Can't stress that enough. Loving playing this again. Just can't recommend it enough. I wish I did have... I do have people I could play this with, but I'm not really an online guy, to be honest. I dip in every now and then, but I really am a single player kind of dude. I like to just get lost in a world and just really sink my teeth into it. But folks, this was really just a video just to share something that I'm very passionate about at the moment, and always have been when it comes to this game. So I feel kind of bad because I know some people will see this video having not played this game before, and they'll really want to play this, what they're seeing right now as the Predators, with the gear on. Unfortunately, like I said, that's no longer available, and that sucks. But it's something I thought that was done so well, and I absolutely love it, and I'll be playing it again tonight and finishing up all the campaign stuff as a Predator with my Predator squad. And check out all the wildlife around you, all the little deers. That's right. Absolutely awesome. And there's so much stuff I haven't shown you. I mean, I literally just wanted to focus on the Predator side of things and just show you how authentic it is. I mean, look at the trees. This was terrifying. When the Predator, he was actually in this kind of location here that we're in. And he'd be up in in the branches. And one minute he'd be up there, the next minute he'd be behind you. It was terrifying. And he was so hard to beat. And I never did beat him. But I didn't mind. Because, like I said, I like knowing that he was out there. Every now and then just hear him roaring way off in the distance. You think, oh god, yeah, the Predator's out there somewhere. Alright folks, well, I love this game and hope you've enjoyed the footage. Let me know your thoughts. If you've got this, if you've played it, what do you think? Drop a like on the video, share it with your buddies, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Take it easy. See you soon. Bye bye.